probably be smart for me to turn on my mic. Thank you. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Okay, there we go. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you. Or welcome back to stream. My name is Honami Pomme. I'm an apothecary princess from another universe. And speaking of universes, today we are continuing on with Honkai Star Rail. And we're heading over to another dimension. I believe this is the part, based on the thumbnail, I might have it wrong, but I think this is the part where you meet the blue guy. I literally looked up blue guy Honkai to get the thumbnail. I'm so excited for this. Honestly, I just want to hear Welt again, because I like Welt. But, whichever the case is, we're going to start. I'm excited. Let's do this. There's some big Honkai news this past weekend. I'm seeing a lot of it on my TikTok feed. Like there's this one, his name is Sunday. Her name is Sunday. Their name. It's Sunday. It's like that one TikTok trend where it's like, you know, I guess my pimpin' on. That one. I was like, oh god. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. That being said, let me open up stream on my phone so I can read your comments. Let's do this. Click start. Is it too loud? How does it sound now? I think I still have my settings done from when we had the Avalum Chord event. Be waiting. Da 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 da. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna change the song.
There you are! Wait, this is your first trip! So that should be double the excitement, right? You're just like Mr. Yang, always worrying about things that haven't even happened yet.
Welt mentioned raw.
Young people should be energetic. Here, let's do some relaxation exercises. The first step is to grab a hold of the root cause of your anxiety.
Should I be annoying and just do the one and press 1? Or should I just do, okay, I got it. No, I might go with 1. I want to see what she says.
Well, it is a little abstract, but basically you just need to pinpoint what's bothering you.
I like how you can hear just pom-poms, little footsteps in the
The
background.
second step is to focus all your anxiety on that point.
There he is.
Seems like you're a natural. It's not easy to reach this level of enlightenment. Now for step 3. Yank out that anxiety and cast it away with all your might. Really? I've never been able to do it successfully myself.
Oh.
What does it feel like? Like all your worries have been swept away?
Is she okay? I don't know if she's okay.
This is your first time experiencing the warp jump, so a little discomfort is unavoidable. If you're really anxious about it, I can stay here and have a chat with you.
Absolutely, yes, please.
About everyone on the Express? Who would you like to know about?
Let's start with Himiko.
She's the owner of the Express. We joke around calling PomPomme the conductor, but everyone knows Himiko is the boss. It all started with her encounter with the Astral Express, and they haven't been apart since.
Yeah.
She's extremely passionate, like a burning sun. However, she remains mysterious most of the time. Once in a while, you feel that she's burning herself out, trying to accomplish her dream. Only someone like her is worthy of the Astral Express. I think Himiko's vision of her whole life revolves around a very important dream. To be honest, I don't know when PomPomme appeared. I think it was before I came to the Express. No, wait, maybe it was after. PomPomme is like the spirit of the Astral Express. Whenever anyone on the Express needs help, they will appear immediately. It would be ill-advised to underestimate them. PomPomme is terrifying when they get angry. Yes, it's terrifying.
I don't want to see an angry pom-pom. That sounds kind of scary. The way he's describing it, at least.
Child. He may appear distant and cold, but his heart is kind. Perhaps he's the way he is today because he spent so much time on the run. Sometimes he reminds me of myself when I was young. We don't know what he's running from. He once told me that he didn't know either. All he knew was that something was chasing him, and that he had to run away. First from the Cienjo, then the IPC. So he boarded the ship of a troupe called the Morning Actors, and escaped the IPC. After a while, he made his way to the Express, and he's stayed here longer than anywhere else. Don't worry. No matter who or what wants to hurt Dan Heng, we won't let them. Those who
I think he is on the older side.
Express should be prepared to suffer the wrath of me.
Give me
and
a
Himiko.
second. I need to recalibrate. I'm trying a new camera thing. There we go.
Did Himiko tell you about March 7th? She was trapped in ice, floating through space. We happened upon her and rescued her. It was a unique type of ice known as six-phase ice, a substance that adheres to imaginary law, meaning that
Yeah, he's definitely got
forces
like the
cannot
old
change its form.
The old ways
Whoever
one
sealed her
sort of
inside
vibe.
the six-phased ice, no matter who it is, did so either to protect her or banish her. I believe she had been floating through space for some time. It's impossible to trace the origins of this phenomenon. When it's observed by humans, or should I say, once it begins to affect the physical world, it's already too late to reverse. It's like a sudden storm that appears on a calm ocean. This phenomenon causes the smooth journey through the expanse to be filled with dangers. The mechanism whereby this mutation and corrosion spreads is...
I'm listening, but at the same
stellarons.
time, I'm just like hearing his
It
voice.
promulgated rapidly,
Does that make sense?
like cancer cells. So the Interastral Peace Corporation named it the Cancer of All Worlds.
Cancer of all worlds. Huh.
They are the army ruled by the Eon of Destruction, Nanook. As Nanook's followers, they stand against all life and civilization and execute the will of destruction, disseminating chaos and calamity. Their actions cannot be explained by reason, because their only motivation and purpose is to destroy.
I wonder then. So let's say they complete their mission and all of the rest of humanity other than them are gone. Does it turn into a civil war until they're all gone and themselves? I know, right? That's good. Ew.
Fragmentums are a phenomenon of corrosion. The mainstream school of thought is that stellarons catalyzed the appearance of fragmentums. All matter and space that comes into contact with the fragmentum will be turned into fragmentum creations. However, you don't have to feel too burdened. At the very least, the current state of the stellaron in your body is very stable and will not cause distortion to the outside.
I have more questions, but more so because I just want to hear you talk. That's all. Can I sit next to him instead? No. Aw. Alright, I think I've done everything. Time to sit down.
The universe. The astral
That's so
express.
pretty.
Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something? This stellaron thing in my
Are you
body?
talking about the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me. I
This
reached
song
out
is
for
so
them
not meant for
automatically, but they turned
for this
out to be the
conversation.
carriage ceiling lights. The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing. Like I was some kind of weird alien. I don't really blame them for being curious, though. They had no idea where I came from. You might not believe it, but before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space. Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me.
Oh.
I don't remember a thing. Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March
Exactly.
7th was the day they found me, so it stuck. Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at. I'm hoping that one day I can find my past. What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down, huh? It's fine. I was the one who brought it up. Cheer up. It's not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express. Here
True.
comes the conductor.
The Express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes. Return to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
Thanks, PomPom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And falls over every time.
That's just called never giving up.
I love March
Conductor,
7th.
Can I get a juice, please? Thank you.
We're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
But I'm thirsty now.
I want to sit with Welt.
Jumps are like this. They may feel novel the first few times, but you'll slowly get used to them after a few more. As for the mechanism, well, if you're interested, I'll explain it to you in detail when we have more time. For now, just sit and wait. Remember to close your eyes. It helps with the dizziness.
Oh, noted. Alright.
Our next stop is a small planet called Eurilo 6.
Ooh,
It's been
Eurilo
thousands
6.
of years since the last time the Express paid a visit. The databank shows it was a lush and beautiful place. But after all this time, it's possible that dramatic changes have occurred.
I'm gonna just sit down.
Hello? Hello, hello? All passengers, please return to your seats. The train is about to make the jump.
She's gonna fall over.
I won't fall over. I won't fall over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh! Hi, sweetie. Welcome on in. I'm doing great. Starting up Honkai Star Rail. Well, continuing on rather. Oh my god! Sorry, I'm freaking out.
Those millennia. Is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
Thanks for stopping by.
That snowy planet is our destination this time?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star Rail stability is down to 12%.
Oh.
Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely.
I'm good without the defibrillator. The blah 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 blah. Ah! Sorry. I'm normal, I promise.
The complex locality of this world has been affected somehow. The Star Rail has been blocked off by something. Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss. The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
This again? Don't tell me.
I'm excited to actually do some more trailblazing and whatnot.
The results of the preliminary analysis are
Wow!
the anomaly stems
He's
from
so
Stellaron,
pretty.
as always.
Stellaron.
Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
Defibrillator. I mean, I know, but it's just like,
Don't worry. It's not the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron. Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them. But at least we know how to neutralize their influences.
Dang, if even Herta's not able to understand them,
The only
we're
thing
screwed
we
over.
can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums. There must be an inextricable connection between the Stellaron.
I'm being 100% with you. You're one of my Oshis.
Our current theory is that Stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
Oh, you just reminded me. My archive of our own account, my AO3 account. It got approved.
Right.
So that thing I said I was gonna write for you a while
All
back,
about.
we can post it.
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to March, Dan Hung, and you. The objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again.
All right. There. When?
Someone has
Oh,
to stay
it
on the
was
train or
when
PomPom will get lonely.
Uta first showed us
Not to
on.
mention, Nanook
First, like,
throws
showed like the whole
glances
group
now.
or whatnot
If we're
in the
targeted by
Discord
the
call.
Antimatter
I
Legion,
don't remember if
things
you
could
remember
go
that
south
stream.
fast.
So it's still not our turn.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. It'll be a good opportunity for them to bond. March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Hung? He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for your Relo 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start a journey.
You know what? Good for Don Hung. Cause if it weren't for him, I'd be totally stuck. Is that him up ahead? Oh, it is. I thought he would still be in his room.
Are you
A
doing
link?
okay after your first
Oh, I
trip?
watch it via either
Dizziness or
a
retching
restream
from
on Discord or
overreaction.
restreams on Twitch.
You'll feel better once you get used
I
to
can't get the app to work for me for some reason. I need to try again though.
it. I enjoy being alone, especially when I have important work to do. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurilo 6 has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with. He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively
Oh my god, the way
normal
Himiko was
temperature
right.
on the surface
He
of
was
the
he was doing a survey on the planet.
By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival.
What stream was it in?
If I had to choose a site
I don't
for
recall
initial
the name of it,
investigation on this
but I do remember
trailblazing
saying that you
expedition,
had to end the stream like 20 minutes earlier than you normally do because you had something to do.
As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko
was like-
would make Mr. Yang and
Oh
me
gosh,
go with
how
her.
long ago was that?
And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Let's see. Can't think of it off the top of my head. I don't remember the date. I know it was at least 2 weeks
Did you
ago.
talk to Don Hung? How'd it go? Really? I find that hard
100% full of enthusiasm. Trust.
We got your back. Well, are you ready?
I'm
When
ready.
I first saw this planet, I thought a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it. Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
Yeah, exactly. We need to figure out. We need to at least
To
explore.
be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
Pretty girls aren't. Is that a
What?
Cardi B reference? Isn't
Is
she the
there
one that
something
made
on
that
my
one
face?
meme? Where it was like,
No,
and a hoe
I'm
never
just
gets
imagining all
cold,
the
or
fun
something
we're
like
gonna
that.
have here.
I feel sorry for this world.
Yeah, I need
Press
to
the
be able to
stellar
pop back into streams again.
You.
This weekend was kind of busy, but this week I should be good. This week I should be good. I've moved a lot of my streams to morning, so then I have the rest of the day to like watch streams, continue working on my summer classes and whatnot.
All right, here comes the Eureka
That sort of stuff.
Trailblaze team.
Woo, Eureka, let's go.
Relo 6. We're here.
It really is one big snowball.
Well, the Trailblaze path grants us faint power. It allows us to better adapt to harsh
Going
environments.
to need to think.
Snow is far
Because now
as
that
the
you're
eye
in
can
chat,
see.
and the whole reminder
Which
of like, oh yeah, I have that
direction should
fanfic I need to I need to
Based on the
I
coordinates,
need to publish up on there.
target should
I've
be
been
up ahead.
like yesterday I was on the train, right?
What are we
I was like
waiting for? Let's go.
brainstorming different fanfic ideas. I was just like, maybe I could do this or this, and of course I'm not gonna spoil it because you're literally in chat. But
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Unless you enjoy
you've got me
trailblazing
excited
and
for
2 weeks
writing
of
again.
community service.
maybe when I get to class early tomorrow, I'll start writing it. I'll start
Remember,
writing it on my Google
should stay
Docs account.
We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Dunhung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him. So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it. So how long does copycatitis last? Let's go. Braving...
What else I've been doing besides dreaming up fanfics? I had an event this weekend that I had to go to. That one I can't explain too much without quite literally giving away my location. So, sorry. But, what else?
This place still hasn't been corroded. Yet
Summer
fragmented
classes have
monsters
started for
already
me.
made it here.
Summer classes. It's a computer science class. I'm learning how to use the Office.
The truth of life
Not
and
the
death
Office like the show,
revealed in
but like
a sanctuary.
Office 365, which is like, it's like Google Docs, slideshow, all that sort of stuff, or PowerPoint.
This is our
But like for Microsoft. I'm not looking
victories don't
forward to
guarantee
it
future
because one of
ones.
the things I have to deal with is Excel spreadsheets. And me and my homies hate Excel spreadsheet. I'm terrible at it. read this out loud. It is a calyx, a strange entity born from the phenomenon of space distortion. There is some reality data in the calyxes that might come in handy, but please be careful when coming in contact with them. The existence of these calyxes is still a mystery to us, and the danger within is incalculable. In your coming journey, you might come across other calyxes like this, and the reality data stored in different calyxes may vary, so look out for that. Aw, thank you! Alright. There you go.
Too late to repent.
Let's go.
Who invited? My turn.
This is our chance. Yeah.
There we go. Nice. Why does this battle feel like it's
Victories
going
don't
way too
guarantee
fast?
Future ones.
Probably because I'm using my keyboard instead of like manually clicking on it. Yeah, go ahead. I don't mind.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary?
Oh, I got the guy in the thumbnail right. Go me.
I mean, come surely it doesn't warrant a spearing. But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain
Yeah,
Jafar
thumbnail guy.
around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski.
Sampo Koski.
Excellent, I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here.
Yep,
in this
thumbnail
frozen
guy. That's
wasteland.
thumbnail guy.
Business is bad these days, but fear not. Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel. The main strength of the Silvermane guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
What is Blood babbling about?
Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard.
I like the way he said guard. Guard.
You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Bellabog soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work. Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll
Ooh,
give you some
that sounds
free
like
guidance.
fun.
There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
Yeah,
No,
I think it's a good idea to have people have separate lists, whatnot. Because I feel like there's so many different opinions you could possibly have about music.
They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Kuski's middle name. Follow me,
He
friends.
seems
and,
flaky. Thumbnail guy is flaky.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
Yeah, we're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure.
Just gonna stop right here real quick.
Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? That's them. Help me, old
He
friends.
sounds
I
pathetic.
don't wanna be caught.
I love that for him.
It's now or never. Over to you, dear friends.
Hey, where do you think you're?
Life and death. Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision.
Huh? Told you I could fight.
Let's make it. Yeah!
Let's put a defense on yourself.
Let's go.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Yeah, there you go. For the restreamers, they'll be able to just, like,
Rules.
put it in the
are made to be
chat,
broken.
like on Twitch, and then like pin it. Once I get the app to work for myself, I might try restreaming it on like a different
Let's make it
restream
quick.
account. Maybe it's this account. I don't know.
Everything is ordained by the stars, so stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's go.
I've no
Huh? My turn.
Yeah!
fighting. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision.
True, like kind of like split screen, like the stream. Oh, this must be Jeopard? Gimpard? I don't remember how you pronounced it. He's pretty.
I, Jeopard Landau,
Ah,
captain of the
Jeopard.
Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him. A guest with no manners.
Suspect. Relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you. Check out this awesome move.
But yeah, I've always wanted to do like a tier list stream, but
Let's make it quick.
I'd have to do something I feel like
Batter up.
would make more sense for my
On my command.
demographic, I guess.
For glory!
Does that make sense?
Rules are made to be broken.
We're going to do a blast.
You're welcome.
The time is
And
now.
I need to
I don't
win.
remember inviting you.
What does E do? What's bounce?
Who's the lucky one today? My turn.
E. Please.
Me out here? How can
Defend
I lose?
there.
Let's go.
Try that again.
Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
Distance is futile!
It'll take more than that.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Uh-oh. No, 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 no.
A guest with no manners, huh?
A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
E. E,
Right there
defend.
while I give you a present.
Go to E, blast them all.
It's too late to repent.
E, E. 4.
The truth of life and death.
Go, 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 go.
Sanctuary is but a vision.
That only did 9% of damage? Oh no. E.
Who's the lucky one today?
I can't defend anymore? Uh-oh. No! No, 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 no.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yes, we know rules are made to be broken. Go, 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 go. Oh. Shit.
In the name of preservation!
I don't want to be alone.
No!
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
No matter. We have his accomplices.
We're not accomplices!
Plotting his next move.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects, not now. Take them away.
Dang! What the heck?
But we're not from Belobog.
Why don't you show them the photos? Get us out of here.
You're a genius. Great idea. You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Yarilo 6.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How can that...
What do you mean? That makes sense.
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
But these people are...
Also,
This
look at us.
decision
Do you
is
think we're
beyond
dressed
us.
for some sort of wintry
If what
thing?
they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard.
We got ourselves out of jail! Woo!
Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
Whoa, that's pretty. Wow.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth.
Riz 100 moment reel.
Raging infernos.
Juan Maria!
Beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought
Wait, I
blizzards
see
buried in the
it!
region. Belobog
Oh
was
my
all that
God.
remained. The steadfast architects built this
Speaking of Attack on Titan,
under the
I need to add
protection
more
of
songs
the
to
preservation.
my songs I
Belobog
definitely want to
remains
cover
forever
at some
warm
point in my
face
content creator
unrelenting cold.
time list.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. Sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
Uh,
My character keeps holding her head. I'm wondering if it's like the
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum.
are you walking so slow?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silver Mane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, and I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel.
There you go.
We're here. This is Klipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the architects. The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one.
That walking thing just a
The
moment
architects
ago.
leave
That reminds me of a
this fortress
tweet
at
I
the
saw
top,
where it was
beyond
like,
preservation.
if you
Under their direction,
make it so
humanity
that the
has withstood
character,
external
that your
enemy
playable
attacks
character walks
and held
faster
off
than the
the eternal
NPC you
freeze.
have to follow,
Even
you
today,
shouldn't
we
be
resist the
allowed to make
fragmentum's
games.
corrosion.
And it kind of
This
reminded me
fortress
of
is
that.
also the residence of the Supreme Guardian,
the Supreme Guardian?
the leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic
Cocolia
decision
Rand.
is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
Got it.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Like any sort of
Rest
like
easy.
etiquette and whatnot.
The Madam Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. It would be unexpected if you were familiar with Belobog customs. I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
Please tell me I don't have to walk at your speed again.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Bronya. Visitors
True,
have
true. Ooh, she's pretty. Both of them are pretty.
Mother.
What you giving me attitude for? I'm
Madam
just
Guardian,
here.
I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
Why is
The
Bronya
messenger
so
informed
prissy?
Well done, Japard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky. No? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So you don't doubt our identity? They said he like,
Do you wish me
Shepard
to doubt
said
it?
that
Or perhaps
you
you're not
prefer
confident in that identity
concise,
yourself.
we are going to concise and precise answers.
No,
No
I do
bouncing
not doubt
around it.
I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the
Yeah,
boundless
exactly.
universe.
Like,
We also came to know
because I
people
felt like we were
the Emperor
moving too
Lord.
fast, you know?
Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
Does that make it seem like a threat? You know what? Honesty is the best policy.
Do you think anyone's gonna know what you're talking about?
Wow.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
Thank you, Dot Hog, for speaking.
Stellaron.
NPCs should almost match your speed when they're moving. If that's too much to ask, just
Their
make it a mini
appearance
cutscene
spelled
where they walk and
disaster.
talk. Yeah.
Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to Fragmentums. As for the Eternal Freeze, it must have been a product of the Stellaron, unique to the environment of your world. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending
Ooh.
a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear.
Still,
We
that's
have
really
indeed
interesting.
suffered
I wonder if
the
there's like
disasters
papers
you
about
speak of,
that.
some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well.
I have a feeling.
believe
I have
you.
a feeling yours does
If our
too.
present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron.
Yippee!
It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here. and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
Thank you.
It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky.
I like
too
I like
need
that.
some
Visitors
time.
from beyond the sky.
will go
I
over
like
our
that.
records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
What was that?
Of course, I understand.
What?
Do not worry. I have a way.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post.
See,
hope you
I
enjoy
think
your stay in
he's more
Belobog.
prettier. Jeopardy here
Wait,
is more pretty
can you
than
recommend some sites?
thumbnail
On that
guy.
late, we want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is...
Oh, true. Like you know how
And if you're staying at
when you're
Bert's
walking on a
Hotel, please
sidewalk
avoid the
and you've
alley
got
runs
two
next to
friends
it.
and the
One
two
with Silvermane
walk
Guard
ahead of
stationed
you,
there.
so then it's kind of like you're left behind or like in a
It's been
triangular shape.
sealed
It
off.
just feels weird.
So the corrosion is inside the city.
Like you
That's a
feel
grave
left behind. There's a
situation.
Thomas Sanders vine about that.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
All right. That is a rabbit hole we can dig ourselves into one day. Oh, 100%.
March, stay with the group. Don't rush off.
March, lead the counterattack. I believe in you.
Cheese.
I think I said this was the music hall, so let's go here.
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Yeah, maybe they have both.
Maybe, but the ones outside just seem like a waste of energy.
Maybe they've got the funds to do that.
Maybe this is how the architects repel the eternal freeze.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, it's broken? Damn.
Wow, she's cool.
Damn, she's pretty.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop.
Serval?
If you got any broken
Dang.
equipment lying around, you can...
I want to
come
cosplay
find
her.
me.
I think that'd be cool.
Can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious about the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district. Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them?
Yep.
What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters. Let's have a chat. The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm...
Is that a pan flute on the side attached to her jacket?
Both above and below the surface.
Is there a way I can zoom in? No? Alright.
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow.
Geomarrow.
Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Interesting. I think we gotta explore this
Belobog
region a
is
little
structured
more.
like two big
And then I'm gonna
discs.
call it for the
overworld
day.
is responsible for administration
Get
and
some
trade,
schoolwork
while the
done.
underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However,
And then prep
due
for
to an order
Thursday's
that was
stream.
given many years ago, nobody has moved
And
between
again,
the
this is a
overworld and the
waifu
underworld
breeding
in a long
grounds.
time.
I don't think I've heard the term
I
waifu
shouldn't
in like
be talking about
ages.
this. Pretend I never said anything.
Waifu. Oh my god.
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot,
Shout out
then
to
the
my
heater
middle
is the
school
stove
years.
it rests
So there's
on.
this one Toho character.
When she puts it
Toho's a
like
bullet
that,
hell
it
series,
actually
by the way.
starts to make
Created by like
sense.
this one guy named Zun. I had a scrapbook. I swear my grandmother hated me. I would use up like all the color ink on the printer. But I had it's like this binder, right? And I called it my husbando and waifu scrapbook. I used an old school binder from like 6th grade. It was red, right? And I made like a whole cover and everything on it in Google Docs. And I printed it out. And I printed out a ton of photos with it. At one point I found actual like photo paper. So I'd print it onto there to make it glossy. And I'd have like all of the anime characters and video game characters I had crushes on. I distinctively remember there's 3 different pages. One of them was dedicated to Papyrus from Undertale. Another one to Sakuya from the Toho series. And then the third one was Nagisa from Free Iwatobi Swim. And then I had like 3 pages dedicated to like the entirety of the Orion High School Host Club members. Except for Honey Senpai. Because I said, he's too short. Anyways, that's enough embarrassing myself on the internet for the day.
This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city used to offer.
Yes, Papa!
Yes! On your plate just now. Want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor.
Yes,
You might
it
find
was
it
Papyrus. Yeah, what do you mean? I think that's totally reasonable for a 7th grader. I was like, what,
Then let me give you a
13?
demonstration first.
Is that right? Do I have that math right? Yeah, I think I have that math right. You're making it sound like it's the end of the world. Crushing on papyrus is not that bad. I'm being bullied.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated by the...
What do you mean? People crush on Slender Man. You're gonna make fun of people for crushing on Slender Man?
I haven't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back. But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any.
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there. It sure is. But at least we're here.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for
Oh, okay. Well, Hold on, let me think of someone else.
Doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way. Let me pass.
Another creature. I think Papyrus is the only one that was like non-human. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, this is a difficult. Hold on. Oh, hello. No, Jack the Ripper wouldn't work either. Or Jeff? Was it Jack or was it Jeff? I don't know. I wasn't a creepypasta kid.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children?
Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. Technically not full. Actually, no, he's a magician. And he can just, like, shapeshift. So, never mind. He doesn't count either. That doesn't fit the criteria. No, wait, hold on.
You know what
Oh, I'm mad I can't think of anyone else. I can't defend myself against that. Dang.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
I would love to.
Do you just say yes to everything?
She's pretty. Leave me alone, March.
Well, I better carry on here.
Trying to think. Who else did I crush on as a kid? I can't think of anyone. I was not any that like weren't. No, because I wasn't into like the Zootopia thing. Really, I mean, I liked the movie, but that's just because Shakira was in it. And who doesn't? I mean, I'd say who doesn't love Shakira. I generally can't think of any. I could go on like a whole rant about characters that I did like. Ones that were human. When I was younger though. Or human-esque. Let's see. Actually, no. That's a whole different conversation. That is a whole different conversation. Let me not expose... Actually, no. Let me expose myself a little bit more. So, oh my god. That's so embarrassing. I cannot believe I'm about to say this. So, we're going on to 8th grade in the U.S. Or, well, by U.S. standards, because that's what my universe went by. Very weird, but 8th grade by U.S. standards. And what the hell? I'm going the wrong way? What the heck? I recently had discovered a site where I could watch all of the old Pokemon series. With the Pokemon, it was the official Pokemon website. But continuing on, I was like, I'm gonna start it from the beginning. I love Pokemon X and Y. I have the game. Why don't I watch the show from season 1? I know, don't worry, I know you're joking. And I was like, yeah, this is perfect. I'm gonna watch all of it. This is season 1. Team Rocket first appears. I'm like, dang, the voice acting in this is really good. I heard James from Team Rocket's voice. I was like, oh my god. I love him. I didn't like his design at first, but his voice, oh my god. I was obsessed. Like, it was getting to the point where I would solely only watch the original Pokemon seasons. Solely just to hear James speak. And if that isn't middle school simpery, I don't know what is.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby. It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers.
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in
Okay,
riddles.
hear me out. Hear me out.
Right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
That's not what I was going to say.
Alright, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade.
Yeah, there was something
Up
up.
with her. She seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady. Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I had a similar feeling.
He's like, actually, I
Almost
wouldn't
as
say
if we
like
weren't
peak
the only people in the
husbandry,
room.
but still.
Do you have to
I think I might also be biased now thinking back on it. There's this one artist that I follow on Twitter. She's an animator, Kiana, I think her name is Kiana something. And she has this whole like comic series about Delia and Jesse, and sometimes James will make an appearance, and I'm just like, dang, he kind of just like me for real, for real.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word. Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy for the
Wow, that was some good timing with my yawn. It's time for rest. Time for sleep. Sleep time.
Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
I think we did enough today.
All I need is a hot shower and a good night's sleep.
Cheers.
You too.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few days could be tiring.
Yeah.
Well, I'm off to my room then.
Oh, so that's what that thing was earlier when.
Who are you? What are you?
You don't sound like allies.
What do you want?
No, wait, it's the next day already? Surely not. Oh god, it is. Resist the lethal temptation of a closet. Exactly. And I think it would be smart to end it here before continuing on the journey. Alright. Camera angle changing. Sorry. Alright. Thank you so much for joining me on today's stream.
Noise.
Click over to OBS. This guy just chatting. Alright, thank you so much for joining me on today's stream. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That whole fun jazz. Also, if you're able to and you like my content, I do have my coffee linked up on the pinned comment above in chat. But that's alright. You don't have to if you don't wanna. Thank you so much for checking out today's stream. And bye bye. Next stream will be Thursday, and I'm gonna be starting to read one of my favorite fan fictions of all time. So let's look forward to that. The waiting room for that is already up. But I'll probably post something about it closer to the date tomorrow.